Noah Lyles, Olympic gold medalist, 8-time world champion, the world's fastest man. He opened 2026 with a promise: go bold, hold nothing back. Then January 24 happened. Boston, 300 meters. He lost. His first race of the year. Noah Lyles walked into the new Balance Indoor Grand Prix in Boston like he owned the place. The lights went down inside the arena. A single spotlight hit the crowd, and from the stands emerged Noah Lyles himself, making his way through the audience. He told reporters before the race, "This year we are going bold. There is no reason to hold back, not for the competition and not for the fashion." The crowd loved it. The cameras loved it. Noah Lyles was putting on a show. But this was not just any race. This was the men's 300 meters, and the field was stacked with champions. Lyles was lined up against 3 other Olympic gold medalists: Vernon Norwood, Trayvon Brommel, and his own training partner from Florida, Jereem Richards from Trinidad and Tobago. The 300 meters is not a distance you see at the Olympics or World Championships. It is run only indoors, and it sits right between Lyles' specialty in the 200 and the longer 400-meter races. Lyles had not run this race since 2017, when he set the American indoor record of 31.87 seconds. That time was a world indoor best at the moment. But in 2022, Bahamian sprinter Stephen Gardner lowered the world indoor best to 31.56 seconds. Fast forward to 2026. Lyles came into Boston riding high after winning his season opener 8 days earlier at the Jimmy Carnes Invitational in Gainesville, Florida. He ran 32.60 seconds in the 300 meters, beating a field of mostly college runners. It was a comfortable win. But Boston was different. Boston had world-class competition. The gun went off. Richards exploded out of the blocks and grabbed an early lead. Lyles stayed close behind him. Through the first 200 meters, the 2 training partners were neck and neck. Then came the final 100 meters, and this is where things got interesting. Lyles started closing the gap. He ran the final 100 meters in 11.37 seconds, which was faster than Richards' 11.42 second split. Lyles was gaining ground. The crowd was on its feet. It looked like Lyles would overtake Richards at the line, but Richards held on. He crossed the finish line in 32.14 seconds. Lyles finished in 32.15 seconds, 0.01 seconds, the smallest possible margin. Richards had beaten the world's fastest man. After the race, Richards explained what happened. "Noah brings the hype at the meet and at practice, so I'm kinda used to it. I see him every day. He said the season is just about having fun and running fast." Lyles and Richards trained together at Pure Athletics in Claremont, Florida, under coach Lance Brauman. They see each other every single day in training. They push each other. They race each other. And on this night in Boston, Richards came out on top. But here is what stood out. Lyles did not seem upset about losing. He told reporters, "You give the crowd what they want. It's entertainment. We came here to put together a great race, and that's what we're going to keep giving them. I don't care who wins. This man here is a true champion." The 2 promised fans they would race again. "We don't know where yet, but it ain't done. It's never done," Lyles said. So why was Noah Lyles even running the 300 meters? And why did this loss not bother him? To understand that, you need to look at what happened to him in 2025. Last year was supposed to be Lyles' year of dominance. He came into the season as the reigning Olympic 100-meter champion from Paris 2024, where he won gold in the 100 meters and bronze in the 200 meters. But 2025 had challenges. Lyles started the year with a freak ankle tendon injury that delayed his outdoor season. When he finally returned, he looked good. He won races. He beat top competition. But then came the World Championships in Tokyo in September. At the World Championships, Lyles had a mixed performance. In the 100 meters, he finished 3rd with a time of 9.89 seconds, losing his world title to Jamaica's Oblique Seville. It was a tough loss, but Lyles bounced back. In his signature event, the 200 meters, he won his 4th consecutive world title with a time of 19.52 seconds. This made him only the 2nd man in history after Usain Bolt to win 4 straight world 200-meter titles. He then anchored the United States 4x100-meter relay team to gold. Lyles left Tokyo with 3 medals. But not all were gold, and that bronze in the 100 meters stung. After Tokyo, Lyles said, "It has been a very challenging year. The injury, the pressure, the losses, it all added up." So when 2026 rolled around, Lyles made a decision. He would try something different. Instead of starting his indoor season with the 60 meters like he usually does, he would run the 300 meters, a distance he had not touched in 9 years, a distance that would test his speed and his endurance. And here is where things get really interesting. Because Lyles is not just racing for fun. He has a massive goal coming up: the World Indoor Championships in Torun, Poland on March 20th through 22nd. 2 years ago, at the World Indoor Championships in Glasgow, Lyles won 2 silver medals in the 60 meters and the 4x400-meter relay. This time, he wants gold. And to get gold, he needs to be in peak shape when March arrives. That is why the Boston loss does not matter as much as people think. Lyles was testing himself. He was racing against world-class competition in a tough distance. He was seeing where his fitness level is at 2 months before the biggest indoor meet of the year. After the Boston race, Lyles said, "Of course they are after me. They are after the greatest, so I am not going to get scared of anybody." Lyles is scheduled to race next on February 14 at the Tyson Invitational in Fayetteville, Arkansas. This time he will run his signature event, the 200 meters. Beyond the track, Lyles has another major event coming up. He is getting married to Jamaican sprinter Junelle Bromfield on April 4th, 2026. The wedding will be held in Georgia with under 200 guests. The couple got engaged in October 2024. Bromfield is also a track star who competed at the Paris Olympics and trains alongside Lyles at Pure Athletics. Lyles plans to cut his hair short for the wedding. He recently dyed it blonde, but he told fans he wants to look like the man Bromfield fell in love with on their wedding day. The wedding theme is All Things Melanin, celebrating Black love and culture. So when people ask if Noah Lyles is exposed, the answer is no. Losing by 0.01 seconds to your training partner in a race you have not run in 9 years is not being exposed. It is called competition. It is called preparation. It is called testing yourself against the best in the world. Lyles is an 8-time world champion. He is an Olympic gold medalist. He holds the American record in the 200 meters, and he is not worried about one loss in January. After the Boston race, reporters asked Lyles what he learned. He said the race proved he was on the right track. The exhaustion at the end showed him he was pushing hard enough. The competition made him better, and that is exactly what he needs before Poland in March. The real test comes at the World Indoor Championships. That is where champions are crowned. That is where gold medals are handed out. And that is where Noah Lyles plans to prove he is still the best. Richards has 32.14 seconds. Lyles has 32.15 seconds. The difference is smaller than a blink of an eye. And when March 20th arrives in Torun, Poland, the starting blocks will be set again. The lights will come on. The crowd will roar. Noah Lyles said 2026 is about going bold, about holding nothing back, about giving fans the entertainment they deserve. One loss in Boston does not change that. If anything, it makes the story better, because now everyone is watching. Everyone wants to see what happens next, and that is exactly what Noah Lyles wants.